In the last couple of videos, we've watched football in the 10th tier and 9th tier of English football. But today we are jumping all the way up to the top flight and the Premier League. Well, just about, because we're going to watch Ipswich, who are about to be relegated. But for now, they're still in the Premier League, so it counts. It's going to be very hard not to be biased today because I actually support Ipswich, and this is not the first time I've been Portman Road. This is actually the 34th time, but it's the first time since I've had this channel, so I will try not to let it affect the scores I give at the end of the video. So we got to the ground a little early so that we had time to have a pint in the pub in the Alf Ramsey stand called BT's after Kevin Beattie. Ignore him. Yeah, it's quite nice in there. Obviously, because it's not non-league, we can't take the pint out to the pitch, which is a shame, but it will do. The visitors today were Arsenal, who sit second in the league. The game didn't really mean too much because Arsenal aren't going to be able to win the league, and Ipswich are all but mathematically relegated. Did miss the goal, which isn't the only time that will happen today. Arsenal were dominant at this point, and they went on to make it 2-0 straight after. I don't know why I had this in slow-mo mode on my camera, but it looks cool, I suppose. I think Arsenal literally had 80% of the ball at this point, so I filmed this just to actually prove to myself more than anything that Ipswich did have the ball at some point in the half. I mean, make the most out of this because it doesn't happen much throughout the game. Of course it results in nothing, of course it did, but at least we had the ball. Just as soon as we actually started to touch the ball, we got a red card. Lee Davis' really stupid tackle on Saka. And even as an Ipswich fan, I don't know why they would call him Saka a wanker because he didn't do anything wrong. But yeah, so we're down to 10 men, which made it even harder. I don't know how, but we actually looked a bit more solid defensively with 10 men. We made it through to half-time just about at 2-0. Don't you just love modern football? I sped this up to 2 times speed to show you how tedious it was to watch. Death by 1,000 passes, no one actually trying to run or shoot or do anything. I can't believe it's still going. I mean, does anyone actually find this interesting? This is what football is nowadays. I mean, give me non-league football any day of the week over this, really. This is what the whole game was like. It was actually one of the most boring games I've ever watched. Hold your horses, everyone. Ipswich actually had a shot. I can't believe it. Comeback starts here. We're going to go on to win. We're going to stay up. Oh, crap. At this point, literally, just blow the whistle. It's so bad. Don't want to sound like a bitter fan or anything, but I cannot wait to get relegated and be back in the Championship. I really haven't enjoyed the Premier League as much as I thought I would. Finally, thank God it was full time. It ended 4-0 to Arsenal. Now on to the ratings. And like I said, I'm going to try my best not to be biased, but I think everyone's a little bit biased towards their own club. But aesthetics, first of all, Portman Road, I think it's gorgeous. I love a proper stadium with 4 stands, so that was always going to get a higher mark. It's one of my favourite looking stadiums, so it's a 28 out of 30. Facilities, 25 out of 30. They're okay. Loads of stuff. The food's not the best quality. They've got a good programme. Yeah, standard. The atmosphere today was really quite flat, but you have to trust me, as you can see on the screen now from the other times I've been, the atmosphere has been brilliant, especially the last couple of years when we were getting promoted. It's been amazing. So on average, I give it a 17 out of 20. Portman Road is one of the last few big stadiums that is in the centre of the town, so that's a big plus, so 9 out of 10 for location. Today's game was 40 quid, which depressingly for a Premier League game actually isn't too bad, but I also have paid 30 odd quid for a League One game here, so cost can't be any higher than a 7 out of 10. Not bad, but could be better. Giving it a total of 86 out of 100, which, as you can see, is second on the list of stadiums I've been to, just behind Leyton Orient. I promise I tried not to be biased. So that's it for today. We'll have to come back another time and hopefully be a better game, but thank you for watching this one anyway, and I'll see you in the next video.